I've built my 10 out of 10 body, and in this video, we're gonna cover the exact method I used. I've got a couple of points for you. Number one, core reason. We've never heard this before, all right? This is the reason why you want to transform your body. To find this reason, you ask yourself, why? Why do you want to transform your body? It's even better if you get a piece of paper and you just write, all right? So you ask yourself once, why? And you're gonna give some lame answer. I just want to be confident or be more confident or some shit. I would say 90% of the time, you want to do this because of some kind of trauma, all right, that you have. So ask yourself, first of all, once, why? And you're gonna get your lame answer. Then you ask yourself one more time and one more time, and you can go deeper and deeper and deeper until you find that fucking core reason, all right? So ask yourself, I would say 3 times at least, and dig deeper and deeper for that reason, because that is what's gonna give you that fire to stay consistent, all right? This is the main thing, all right? Because you can have the perfect program, you can have the perfect diet, the perfect coach, the perfect whatever. If you don't simply stay consistent for 2 years in a row, you won't get it, all right? You won't get it. It's going to take 10, 20 years for you to get the newbie gains that you can get in a couple of years, all right? So, first of all, ask yourself why. Find that fucking reason. Don't lie to yourself, because the deeper you go, the harder for you it will be to accept it. My reason at first was, I just want to, I don't know, be more attractive, be more confident. But then I found out that it was actually one time in high school where I thought I was looking pretty good, but I saw this guy. I knew him from a long time, and he was skinny back then, but he just showed up jacked. I instantly felt insecure about it, all right? So that's my core reason, and that's why I keep going to the gym, and that's why I keep training, all right? You may not be able to accept it, but if that's the reason, that's the reason, and use it in your favor, all right? My friend's reason that I'm helping right now to build his 10 out of 10 body, and if you subscribe and keep watching these videos, in the future I'm going to show his transformation in these videos. So his reason was at first, yeah, I just want to look a little bit better. But then he actually told me that he's ashamed of how he looks. He just, he said to me that he hates, he said, literally, he said this sentence: I hate the way I look. He said that he was in a club or something, and he took a photo of with some friends, and then when he looked at the photo, he instantly got depressed because he saw the way he looks in real life. So we talked about it. I put him on a program and everything, and now he's doing his transformation. And like I said, keep watching, because I'm gonna show his transformation. But the thing is, like I said, you can have the perfect diet, perfect coach, everything. If you don't have the core reason to stay consistent, some people can just stay consistent just like this. They don't need a core reason. But some of us, we just need a reason to keep going, all right? So find this fucking reason if you cannot stay consistent, and remind yourself that reason every single time, all right? People overstress about their training and diet, but they just skip days, all right? And listen to shit advice, and they're just not gonna get there. They're just not gonna get there, all right? So please stay consistent. Try to fix your diet and training and everything, but stay consistent. Number 2, doing the best exercises. You need to do the best exercises. Let's define a good exercise. A good exercise is going to give you good stretch, a good pump, and makes the target muscle somehow weak. What is stretch? it gives you a really good range of motion, and the muscle is stretched. All right, it allows you to contract the muscle, to put some load on the muscle while it's stretched. All right, the pump is basically how pumped is your muscle after doing a set. It should be fucking pumped. And then makes target muscle weak. What's the target muscle? If you're doing bicep curls, the target muscle is the biceps. All right. If you do bicep curls, but your shoulders get weak instead of your biceps, then you're either not doing it right, or the exercise is shit. So you want an exercise to give you stretch, good pump, and to make the target muscle that you're trying to train weak. Doing the wrong exercises will directly impact your progress. All right. So here's my list for you. You can just pause, take a screenshot or whatever, and get some notes. I've listed down the best exercises for each muscle and muscle group. All right. Just pause this video, take a screenshot, make sure you add these into your routine. And you can also download my free best 7 workout routines that I've made for free. The first link in the description, go there. There's no reason for you to not get them. All right. Then, prioritizing the most important muscles to look aesthetic. All right. I see people, they just prioritize the muscles that are not important. All right. Not important in a sense of looking aesthetic, getting the V-taper frame. You don't want to get a square frame, all right? You don't want to look like a square. And that's why it's important to train smart. Here are the muscles that we're going to discuss right now. The medial deltoid, the chest, the abs, the biceps, triceps, and latissimus dorsi. All right? We're going to take them one by one. Medial deltoid. The medial deltoid, as you can see in this photo, is basically the side muscle from your shoulder, right? You train this with lateral raises, lateral machine, lateral raises with cables, all that good stuff. Then we've got the chest. The chest, basically, you want the entire chest, not just the upper body or just not the upper chest or the lower chest. You want the entire, you want the full looking chest, all right? And for that, you want to train the upper chest and the middle chest and basically the entire chest, all right? And you can hit those with incline and flat presses. That's very, very good. Then we've got the abs. The abs are one element that will make you look even better and more aesthetic. Even if you don't have a lot of muscles, if you just have abs, it's gonna make you look more aesthetic. Of course, without a shirt on. And you can target with leg raises and ab crunches machine. Then we've got the biceps, very, very important muscles. It's gonna make your arms look better. You're gonna get the veins and everything. You target those with dumbbell curls, very, very simple and easy bar curls. Just go back and see the exercises, the best exercises for each of these muscles. Then we've got the triceps. Of course, people say, oh, I'm just gonna focus on the triceps because it's 2/3 of your arms or whatever. Bro, focus first on biceps and then focus on triceps. Focus on both. You want big arms, you want to focus on both, not just on biceps or not just on triceps, all right? Focus on both. I'm telling you, they're gonna make a big difference, right? And you also want that bigger look from the back of your arms, all right? Triceps will do that. And then the last aesthetic muscle that you want to train and to target is this latissimus dorsi. This is basically the lat muscles that you target with lat pull downs, with pull-ups, with some kind of rows, with lats pull down. This is gonna give you that width that you need. All right. All right. If you get those right, you will build your 10 out of 10 body in 1 year, 2 years. All right, based on your genetics. Now, the question is how to prioritize them. Simply start the workout with the exercises that train those muscles, all right? Another question, what if I do back and biceps in one session? Look at your body and then ask yourself what is more important for you. Which muscle are you trying to grow the most? If, let's say, your back is pretty well developed, then start with the fucking biceps, all right? You want the fucking arms, all right? So you can start with one exercise for back, just to make sure you start with the back and you put some effort there. And the second exercise and the third exercise, fucking biceps, all right? Of course, it's gonna make your progress a bit worse for your back, but at least you got the bigger arms and your back is still pretty well developed. People will tell you to start with the bigger muscles first and all that bullshit. Don't listen to that shit. Start with the muscles that you want to grow the most. If you want to grow the shoulders, you don't start with chest. You start with the shoulders. If your chest is good, but you want that lateral delt to pop out, start with the lateral delt. All right? This is how you do it. All right. I've got the full program in the description that was going to help you build your dream body, 10 out of 10 body, in 2 years. I've put together everything that I think is going to make a big difference in your journey. So you can be the judge. Click the link in the description right now. Decide, see what I have to offer, and decide if it's right for you or not.